Hello my beautiful viewers on my channel, James Higgins Open World. Well, here we are. This is episode 9 of James Higgins' Mysterious World, episode 9. Where tonight, having a nice little drink of Fanta. There you go. Little plug for Fanta there. Fanta Fruit Twist. Yep, was marking that out of 10. I'd give it a 3 out of 10, to be honest with you. But this is not a review. This is James Higgins' Mysterious World, episode 9. And today it's about reincarnation and life after death. Well, do I believe in life after death? Yes, I do, to be honest with you. Have I any proof? No, I haven't. Do I believe in God? Yes, I do. Do I believe in angels? Yes, I do. I do, yes. Have I seen an angel? No, I haven't. But anyway, I'm going to tell you a story. I can't remember it all, but I can remember the main bits, so it is interesting. It was on a paranormal series. I don't know which one it was, years ago, and I mean years ago. But I'll tell you the gist of it, basically. There was this man in America. Now, he was a bad man. He'd go around robbing places. He'd carry a gun, because they had guns in America, all that sort of stuff. And anyway, I think he was robbing a store one day. Like I said, I just remember the main bit of it, which is the important bit. And he got shot, remember rightly. And anyway, he had an out-of-the-body experience, but it wasn't the classic out-of-the-body experience where you go down the light and you have this serene feeling, and you see members of your family at the end of it, at the end of the light, you know. And obviously, sometimes they'll say it's not your time, you have to come back. That obviously they come back because they relayed the story on countless paranormal TV shows. But anyway, this particular one, this guy's been a bit of a bad man. He had an out-of-the-body experience, but his was very different. It was, he smelled sulphur and fire and stuff like that. And he got taken to a pit which was like a volcano. And he was taken to this pit like a demon type guy. You know, the image of the devil, demon type guy, you know. And anyway, he was at the pit. And people who died before him come up to him. The spirits did and said, "Don't come here. There's no escape. There's no escape. You know, close your eyes and you're there." It's a massive big pit like a volcano, and the souls have been damned to hell are there. You know, people like Adolf Hitler and people like that. You know what I mean? Who were there, no doubt. Anyway, he got back from there, and he said, he was talking, he said it was like me talking to you now on this, me talking to all my viewers now, or you talking to a member of your family. So it was that real. It felt that real. And anyway, he's some sort of vicar now. It scared him that much. It scared him that much. He's some sort of vicar. And the people who know him said that when he woke up from the shot, because he got shot, it was a different person. He was a different person altogether. You know. So I believe he went to hell. And he had his warning that if you carry on, that's where you're going. You know. Because I believe in life after death. I believe in heaven. I believe in purgatory, and I believe in hell. Eternal damnation, you know. But I do believe though that you get sent to hell for say 100 or 200 years, something like that, and then if you're truly sorry for what you've done, you know, that you get a second chance. You know, that's why one of my favourite scenes in the movies is when Luke Skywalker the character Luke Skywalker brings his father, Darth Vader, back to the good side of the Force, you know. Because I believe that the devil can be brought back to the good side of the Force as well. I really do. Yeah. I reckon he can be, you know. Whether that will ever happen or it's who knows. But I do believe that even in the darkest places on earth, there's, you know, if you were in the darkest place on earth, you close your eyes and you can see light in your mind, can't you? You know, you can see pictures, like when you dream at night, you know, when you're sleeping in pitch black of your bedroom, if you've got blackouts, curtains, you know, you dream and you see coloured pictures. So even in the darkest corners of your mind, there's light, you know. And God is omnipresent. He sees it. He sees everything. Everything you've ever done, he's seen. So I don't think you can get away with it. I've heard some people say with religion that, oh, all you've got to do is say sorry and you get forgiven, but it doesn't work like that, in my humble opinion. Because God can see at the bottom of your soul. If you're not sorry, you're not going to get forgiven. It's as simple as that. You know, God works in mysterious ways, in my opinion. Some people like it, some people don't. You know, but anyway, there you go. Right, that's that one story, and I will tell you another story in a minute. So keep watching. There'll be a few pictures coming up now. Keep watching. James Higgins, Mysterious World, Episode 9. Here on my channel, James Higgins, Open World. Get in there, Paul Rab. Welcome back. Right, here's the next story. Reincarnation story, this one. Patrick Christianson and his brother. One case offering substantial reincarnation proof was that of Patrick Christiansen, who was born by caesarean section in Michigan in March 1991. His older brother, Kevin, had died of cancer 12 years earlier at the age of 2. Early evidence of Kevin's cancer was presented 6 months prior to his death, when he began to walk and had a noticeable limp. One day he fell and broke his leg. Tests were done, and after a biopsy on a small nodule in his scalp just above his right ear, it was discovered that little Kevin had metastatic cancer. Soon tumours were found growing in other locations in his body. One such growth caused his eye to protrude and eventually resulted in blindness in that eye. Kevin was given chemotherapy, which resulted in scars on the right hand side of his neck. He eventually died of his illness 3 weeks after his second birthday. At birth, Patrick had a slanting birthmark with the appearance of a small cut on the right side of his neck, exactly the same location as Kevin's chemotherapy scar, showing startling evidence of reincarnation. He also had a nodule on his scalp just above his right ear and a clouding of the left eye, which was diagnosed as a corneal leukoma. When he began to walk, it was with a distinct limp, again offering further proof of reincarnation. Just 1 second. When he was about almost 4 and a half, he said to his mother that he wanted to go back to his old orange and brown house. This was the exact colour of the house in which the family had lived in 1979 when Kevin was alive. He then asked if she remembered him having surgery. She replied that she could not, because this had never happened to him. Patrick then pointed to a place just above his right ear. He added that he didn't remember the actual operation because he was asleep, which was consistent with details of Kevin's past life. Wow, hey? Wow. What about that, eh? What about that? What about that? Just 1 second and we'll get on to the next story. Right, here we go, the next story. Another reincarnation story. Ancestral memories of Sam Tyler. Another case offering substantial proof of reincarnation involved an 8-month-old boy called Sam Tyler. As his diaper was being changed, he looked up at his father and said, "When I was your age, I used to change your diapers." Later, Sam disclosed details about his grandfather's life that were completely accurate. He said that his grandfather's sister had been murdered and that his grandmother had made milkshakes for his grandfather using a food processor. Sam's parents were adamant that none of these subjects had been discussed in his presence when he was 4 years old. Sam was shown a group of old family pictures spread out on the table. Sam happily identified his grandmother every time with the announcement, "That's me," in an attempt to test him. His mother selected an old school class photograph showing the grandfather as a young boy. There were 16 other boys in the photograph. Sam immediately pointed to one of them, once again announcing that was him. He was right. Wow. Eh? Wow. Eh? Reincarnation, eh? I believe in reincarnation. No proof, obviously, but I believe in life after death and reincarnation. You know, yeah, I do, yeah. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Well, there you go. That's this episode of James Higgins' Mysterious World. Episode 9 done and dusted. There's just one left now. I hope you enjoyed that here on my channel, James Higgins Open World. It just gets better and better. It certainly does. Yes. So there'll be a few pictures coming up in a minute. And then that's it. James Higgins, Mysterious World, Episode 9, done and dusted. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you.